Hello Cancer, welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your weekly tarot reading from the 7th to the 13th of March 2022 for the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising in Venus. So I hope you're well. Remember, these readings won't be for everybody, so just take what resonates with you as always. Let's pull your first cards and see what we have. Cancer. Message for our lovely Cancerians, please. Thank you. We have travel, so it's an event. That's number 5. With that, we have number 3, energy, letting go. It feels like it's some kind of, it could be an energy journey of letting go. You might be traveling in your external environment as well. We have number 4, event, conflict, choppy waters, and understanding how to let go of that. Okay. What do we have for Cancer? You see, the interesting energy is here, Cancer. I'm seeing some kind of door opening for you. If you look at that visual, it feels you're getting clarity in terms of what door you want to step through. Could be to release from some kind of, or some of you could be conflicted in your energy. For others of you, it could be conflict in your external environment and finding a solution on how to move away from it or put it behind you. What do we have for Cancer? Freedom, yeah. This cage, we have, it's what I call the ghost cage. You know, it sometimes can be a cage of our own making, whether it's actually there or not, whether we feel trapped in a situation or not, is obviously depending on the situation. But it feels for some of you, you have an opportunity to release yourself from some kind of, or something that's been conflicting you. Maybe get clarity in which door you want to walk through. I'm using Morgan Greer this week, so we'll see what we get for you, Cancer. So what do we have, angel spirits guides, for our lovely Cancerians, please? Message for Cancer, 7th to the 13th of March 2022. I'm just going to take the one that's turned up. We've got the 3 of Swords. Ten of Swords in the challenge position. 2 of Swords is the advice from Spirit. The Sun, the happy energy of the tarot. It is the most positive card of the tarot. Happiness, joy, love, light, laughter, releasing from any negative energy. It's very illuminating as well, but generally illuminating in terms of making this is the positive solution, or the positive way forward to happiness. We have the 2 of Wands, King of Swords, Three of Pentacles, bottom of the deck, we've got the Hierophant, which is a card of having faith. So Cancer, there is some kind of solution that's coming to you this week in how to bring a positive and constructive way forward. I have a feeling someone is going to be asking you to have faith in them, because it might well be for some of you that faith has been challenged in some way. Let's see what we have. I'm going to clarify this 3 of Swords. 3 of Swords is levels to these. It can be anything from disappointment, painful truths, emotional pain, considering breakups. It's not always third-party situations either. It can be somebody who might be coming to a conclusion here that the only way that they can see a way forward in overcoming on liberating from something that has challenged a relationship is to liberate from it, to let it go. And it might well be someone's considering breaking free of a relationship. And this can be the energy if it breaks my heart. You know, it can be the emotional result coming to some kind of conclusion. However, there does seem to be some hope in the future for this. I have to say, it doesn't feel like everything is lost right now. Let's clarify the Three of Swords, please. We have the Page of Wands and the Nine of Swords. Yeah, somebody who is overthinking sometimes, and there's a reason why you are thinking this way. Stress, anxiety, worry, sleepless nights, going round and round and round in circles over the same thing. This can be the energy of somebody who is maybe thinking about ending something, and the difficulty in dealing with that kind of energy of going and do something else. The Page of Wands, maybe seeing potential on a new path, start something new. Let's clarify this Ten of Swords. We've got Temperance. It might well be for some of you this choice is, like I said, considering some kind of painful ending, but being patient and wanting to have, still deciding, I feel you're still deciding what you want and what you don't want at the moment. I don't feel that you've come to the conclusion. There is certainly an energy here that you're still toing and froing about it in some way here, Cancer. On what the right thing to do is. There's a kind of patient energy with the Temperance, everything in moderation, to end something, Ten of Swords. Because it's a painful ending, it does represent other things, but I feel in this energy, it feels like someone's considering, they're at that point, they're at that crossroads. Which way do I go? Do I stay with this person or do I move in a new direction? The Two of Swords, difficult decision, weighing up a difficult decision. And the King of Swords, wanting to do the right thing, in truth, fairness for everybody, for the betterment of everybody concerned. It might well be a King of Swords is giving you advice as well here. This is somebody who sees the big picture. So it might well be where you might be too much in your own head here, Cancer. There may well be somebody who is like a King of Swords. It doesn't have to be an air sign. It can be Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. It doesn't have to be that kind of sign, however. Male or female energy, somebody who helps bring clarity to your situation in what the right thing to do is. Could also be with a King of Swords. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. Toing and froing, which way do I go? What choice do I make? Really struggling on making a decision. Let's clarify the Sun. It does feel for some of you that there's a solution here. Because whatever this conflict has been about, and whatever has conflicted you, it feels that you have an opportunity here. Both parties have an opportunity to work this out. And the Sun is actually saying that, you know, sometimes with the Nine of Swords, I will say that that dark energy and all these swords lining up on the wall can be our own thoughts, tormenting us in some way, that when we focus on the negative, when we overthink, our mind can really blow things out of proportion. It doesn't mean that the original fact of why you're feeling like this doesn't exist. It just feels like sometimes it can be magnified, and there's a need to get perspective and see the big picture to do the right thing and make the right choices. I feel in this energy here, Cancer, there is an opportunity to work something out with somebody. Three of Pentacles. Come to some kind of compromise, some kind of give and take energy where you kind of have the opportunity to rebuild the solid foundation. Now, the Hierophant is re-establishing the faith, working on re-establishing faith if that's been lost. But this can also be an energy of long-term committed relationships, marriage, family, and a higher power at work. So you're certainly being guided. The Sun is coming through what has been negative and finding abundance, happiness, love, light, laughter. Also the illumination on finding a positive path forward. So maybe some kind of give and take, some compromise on both sides is the solution that's needed to rebuild the solid foundation. I feel that there's a realization on both sides that a relationship, and it feels like a significant relationship, could come to an end. And this is that feeling here of to rebuild something, there has to be giving ground on both sides, or some kind of compromise here. Can we make it work? A desire to make it work on both sides. And if both sides put the effort and energy into it, then that real solid foundation for long-term growth can be established. But there's an energy of, we have this one thing that we both need to work towards, is core values, core principles, core morals even. And if we both respect those and appreciate that, then we can re-establish something solid, stable and secure. The Sun seems to give an indication that by doing that, this could actually turn out better than you expected. And is the solution to your problems. The Ace of Swords, finding the solution, finding the clarity. This is the way I'm going to go. And it brings positive resolution. It's a new beginning. In truth, really, as well. This is an energy of full clarity, full truth. Addressing everything, putting it all on the table and coming to some kind of agreement in how you do move forward, giving ground on both sides. I feel for some of you, by doing that, you have the opportunity to turn the Three of Swords into the Three of Pentacles, something that has been very preying on your mind, hurtful, considering breaking up with somebody, to constructively building a new reality with this person. Now, travel might be in the cards. This could be, let's embrace a new journey, a new adventure. For some of you, certainly with the cards on the table as well, it can indicate maybe taking a holiday or traveling somewhere as part of working on this relationship and rebuilding it back up. That's what I have for you, Cancer. It feels very hopeful. Certainly the universe seems to be saying that whatever this conflict is, whatever has conflicted you, then either if there has been some kind of betrayal or third-party situation or some painful truth that you've been dealing with, then this would be an energy of laying down the law and setting conditions in terms of how you move forward. So this wouldn't be taking somebody back freely. It would be saying, well, okay, only if we do this, this and this, and you respect this, this and this in terms of boundaries, and not stepping over those boundaries, it feels that would bring a positive resolution. But that's what I have for you, Cancer. It does look good. It does look like a significant turnaround coming out of it. It feels like light at the end of the tunnel. It feels like you're getting the solution, the light, again, the Ace of Swords, the universe helping you embrace some kind of new beginning in truth and claiming a victory over whatever has challenged you. Okay, final message for Cancer, please. Final message. Listen to your inner voices. We try to guide you. Use your intuition, number 21. Yeah, the Two of Swords can sometimes be the energy of, I don't really want to make that decision. So it feels for some of you, it might well be that you don't want to break up with somebody, but you're conflicted with the current situation as it is for whatever reason. So it might well be the Two of Swords is, you know, deep down in making or weighing things up, or in terms of making a decision, your intuition is very strong, guiding you forward. That's what I have for you. And we have hold us in your heart, not in your home. It's okay to declutter, number 11. We have let the animals on earth support you, feel their unconditional love, number 41. Those are the messages for you, Cancer. So I hope you found it useful, helpful. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Thank you.